let's do that quickly. Today's topic is sales strategies from Igbo businessmen. From Igbo businessmen. Igbos may not know a lot of things, but when I mean, we know a lot of things, but I'm just saying that even if we don't know a lot of things, the one thing that we are so good at, the one thing we are so good at is business. And nobody can take that away from us. That is one thing we're so good at. Okay. So there are so many things we can learn from this, there's so many strategies we can get from this particular training. Okay. So someone said, excited to learn new things. Okay, no. What I asked was, for those of you who have been joining us in this sales series, what is the one thing you would say this sales series has done to you in particular? What is that one thing it has done for you? Okay, let's do that quickly. One thing, just one thing. Don't make it long, please, because we don't have a lot of time. The one thing it has done for you, what is that one thing you'd say, okay, this has done this for me? What is that one thing? What is that one thing? Quickly, we don't have time. We do not have time, okay? More serious with my goal, okay? But my selling skill has improved. Fantastic. I love that. I love that. This is from my global heroes, okay? Esther Chioma, it has changed my mind. Okay, awesome. I need more. Just 3 people. Just 3 people. I need more. Kabiru said to continue to push my business. I don't think you've been joining us in this because I would expect more from you. Fatmata said, one thing in the sales series is to be steadfast and encouraged, okay? Teresa said consistency. Chidima said my strategy is okay. Raymond said makes me shameless in dealing with clients. Fantastic. Sakinatu said persuasion is key. Awesome. Adiola said, I've become more mindful and strategic. Beautiful. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. If you're not strategic, forget it. You leave the money on the table of the person who has been more strategic than yourself. That's what's going to happen. You leave the money on their table. Okay. Okay. Rosalind Peter said, never give up to a sale in the midst of no. Fantastic. I love that. I love that. Even if they're telling you no, don't just jump in and move on with your life. No, you persist in the sale. You persist in the sale. You persist until a sale is made. Okay. Natisa said determination is key to success. Okay. All right. So well done, everybody. For those of you who have been following this sales series and internalizing it, because it's one thing to join these trainings, it's another thing to really internalize them and have them, changing the way that you go about your business, have it change the way that, changing your income, changing your person as well. That is the reason why we started this in the first place. So if it's not changing anything within you, then have you really been joining us? Have you really been joining us? So please, everybody, I'm seeing some of you lying down. It's better that you sit up or bring out your pen and paper and take as much notes as possible. So like I said earlier, this is what we're going to be continuing with. We're going to be learning from Igbo businessmen. We're going to be learning from Igbo businessmen. But before that, let's quickly celebrate our Kickstarter for the week. Margaret, please, everybody, let's go to the chat session and celebrate Margaret Koroma, all the way from the Lions team. Congratulations to you, Margaret Koroma. We are so proud of you. Well done. We are so proud of you. Please, let's celebrate our Kickstarter. For those of you who are still new and you may be wondering, okay, who is a Kickstarter? A Kickstarter is someone who who did not just register to play around, but here to do business, to do the business. It's not giving excuses, has already signed up their first person. So whenever people sign up their first person, we like to celebrate them because we understand that if we celebrate people in their little wins, pushes them and encourages them to go more, okay? Well done, Margaret. We're so proud of you. There's so many people who have signed up their first person. I don't know why leaders are not sending in their list of people. Please, leaders, always do that, okay? Awesome. So let's go into today's training. Let's go into today's training. Like I said earlier, there's so much to learn. I'm still seeing some people lying down. I don't have an issue with you lying down. Maybe there are some of you, that's how you like learning. But I hope you have pen and paper ready to learn as much as possible. I hope you really do have your pen and paper and you're ready to learn so much. I really do hope. Okay, so straight to the training for today. The first thing you're going to learn from an Igbo person is that an Igbo man is unashamed to sell whatever it is that can put food on his table. You see pride, you see ego when it comes to his business. As in pride and ego is one place, his business is one. He does not allow pride. Oh, what people would think. Nah, far from it. That is one thing you're going to learn from a typical Igbo man. A typical business, so maybe pride and ego and everything can affect them in other areas. But when it concerns their business, what will put food on their table, they are totally unashamed. Totally. You see an Igbo man, a grown, tall, hefty Igbo man, selling pants and bra in the market. And it will shock you how much he makes from it. To shock you how much he makes from it. While other people will be saying, me selling pants and bra, selling pants and bra. Meanwhile, no food at home. A typical Igbo man, whatever it is, what is Tato Bell, what is selling now? What is the in thing now? And therefore, they understand times and seasons. They understand times and seasons. So if it's pants and bra that is making, that is pushing in the market now, they're ready to tell whatever it is. Absolutely whatever it is. That's an Igbo man, a typical Igbo man for you. They said that now it is bra that is selling market. Then where are we buying the bra? Where? Oh, in Taiwan, wherever it is, they are in the business. You are in our business. Whoa, people think of me. Meanwhile, three square meal. You're not even sure. You're not even sure of today's night's food. You're not sure. But what will people think is more important to you? Far from it for an Igbo man. A typical Igbo businessman. Far from it. He's also not ashamed to hold the bra and demonstrate to you how good the quality is. He will even wear it. Some will even wear it. Show you. My color. See it. He'll show you. He's totally unashamed. Totally unashamed. He doesn't care. How can a hefty man? Is it by hefty? Is it the hefty that will put food on my table? Is it the hefty that will put food on my table? No. He's totally unashamed. He doesn't care what you and your generation think. You know, he doesn't care. In sales, you must lose all atom of shame to do what has to be done. When I started, one of my core issues was, hey, my steez, I'll now be on the street sharing questionnaires to people. Sharing questionnaires. I'll just be sharing questionnaires under the sun. Will people not, what will people think of me? A whole me. What was a whole me? Copper, broke. Copper. As in, I was a core member, broke. I wasn't even sure of how I'll transport myself the next day. And I was there thinking, what will people think? They see me under the sun. What will people think? Thank God, with all of that, I still did not allow it to blind, to blow my vision. Thank God I was still able to do what I needed to do, even with all that. Oh, my steez. Still try to do what I had to do. Being proud to do the needful will keep you and your family poor and send you back to the village. He's in the village. And Igbo man understands that he doesn't want to go back to where he's coming from. So that is why he's unashamed. If this is what is going to put food on my table, if this is what is going to make myself and my family comfortable, then it has to be done. It has to be done. He's totally unashamed. How can you be in a business and what are you ashamed of? When it's not cocaine we are selling, is it cocaine we're selling? When it's not marijuana we're selling, you're in a very legit business. You're not swindling anybody. You're not doing anything bad. And you are ashamed. What are you ashamed of? No, tell me now, what are you ashamed of? We must learn to be totally, as entrepreneurs, we must be totally unashamed. 100% unashamed in doing what we need to do to push our business and take our business to the next level. Please, I hope we're still promoting the cell meeting. I'm seeing some groups, nothing has been said there. Nothing has been said in a couple of groups. Please continue to promote that the meeting has started already. Leaders, are you promoting this meeting? Are we promoting this meeting or are we just watching and seeing that our people are not in. You are not too big for what puts food on your table. Get to the grind. They say the money in our business, there's a lot of money in our business, so much money in our business. But the sad thing for so many people that have steez and composure, you have steez, is that you need to bend down to collect it. But unfortunately, you know, people that have steez, they don't like bending out to pick the money. One thing about me is I can dress sharp, I can do everything, but you see, what to make my business work, where are we making our hand dirty? Well, when I say make your hand dirty, I don't mean doing illegal stuff or bad stuff. You get what I mean? But where are we doing the grind? What do we need to do? What will people think? What will people think? Don't worry, it's when you enter streets and when you enter social media and start saying, go fund me, please. Help me with 20, help me with 2 million. That's when your eyes will clear. That is when your eyes will clear. Okay. My voice has been cracking. I was wondering why my voice was cracking. That is when you're going to learn. Eh? Like Vivian would say, that's a very dark man. You would learn, you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn the hard way. You have to be totally unashamed. Totally unashamed. If you're going to be an entrepreneur. You don't want to be an entrepreneur, go back to your paid job. You know, one thing I've learned from that book, Get Over Your Damn Self, is be totally rude, as in, I don't know if there's anything like brutality. I don't think there's anything like that word, but you get what I mean. But like, totally blunt in telling people the truth when they get into entrepreneurship. It's not going to be a bed of roses. It's not going to be easy. But the only thing is that at the end, it is more than worth it. It is totally worth it. You are not too big for what puts food on your table. Get to the grind. Get to work. Another thing you're going to learn from a typical Igbo man is that he has mastered the art of making his customers feel good at all costs. He understands that people make decisions based on their emotion, not logic. When it comes to buying and selling, people don't make their decision based on logic. Most people, it's emotion that riles them up. It is emotion that gets them to buy. So he finds a strategic way to evoke those emotions that will make his customers buy. He will make you feel good. You are talking to a prospect. You've spoken to a prospect about business, and you're keeping your face like like rock. Oh, now you see him, you call you beautiful man, my color, see as you find. You like better thing. You just be praising you, throwing it. Now, these patterns may be outdated now, but it doesn't eliminate the power of making your clients feel good. It doesn't eliminate it. Please, can you let me know if you can still hear me? Let me know if you can still hear me. Please let me know if you can hear me. Someone said Igbo, that's Igbo for you, both for women too. Yes, yes, yes. Both men and women. It's not just men thing. But the reason why I'm using men in particular is because there's this thing that society paints for men. Men have their ego, macho, the alpha male, blah 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 blah. So there's some. If a woman is doing something, those things, it's not a bad thing. But when a man, a full-fledged, hefty man is doing it, like they're looking at you like you're a sissy. Do you understand? Like you're a sissy. When I say sissy, like a softie, that kind of thing, you know. uh So that's why I'm using that so that it to drive this home, to properly drive this training home. So they understand that concept. They understand that people buy things when they're filled with that emotion that makes them feel good. Be warm. People act like they don't like you, but trust me, they like you when you're warm to them. But I'm not saying be warm and be acting like don't do it sheepishly. Don't make it too uncomfortable for the person. You are so beautiful. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I also, it makes me uncomfortable when I get to some stores and the person is just saying, oh, you're too beautiful, you're this one, you're no, yeah, yeah, yeah. Before I even do one, I know that the person is now overdoing it because they want to sell to me. But just be warm. Oh my God, you look so good. But actually, so nice on you, you know? So things like that. Do you understand? So be warm to your prospect. This is somebody you want to close a deal on. Say things like, wow, wow, I love the way you talk. When the prospect is done asking me that question, most times I always say this, wow, I love the way you talk. I actually, that's if I like the way they talk. Oh. I love the way you talk. As in the way you think, I love it, and it's good for this business. Throw compliments. Don't be scared of compliments. Make them feel warm. When you do that, what are you doing? I've said this before in the last town meeting. I told us that what that does for you is that it breaks their walls. When someone is before you and they are the prospect or they are the client, they put their guards up because what is in their mind is this person is about to sell to me. So they are trying to put or channel how do I put it now? They are now on the logical part of their brain. Do you understand? But when you throw on those compliments and everything, you push them towards the emotional part. And that is what will make them buy. That's what will make them buy. What Mike said in one of the trainings that people buy from people that they like, people that they trust. They need to like you. How do they like you? By what? By making things warm for them. Compliment them. Don't be scared of complimenting people. People like it the same way you love it, that same way they like it. Compliment them. Compliment them. We're such in a beautiful, beautiful business. In a beautiful business. If you learn some of these little strategies, they will place you ahead of other people who are struggling in this business. When others are complaining and whining, I mean, you are making money. I went to one store one time. My plan was to buy just one shoe. Only one shoe. That's all I wanted to buy. And then the man that was selling told me, your leg, they make any shoe fine. Hey, God. That's how I left with 3 shoes. Oh, and my goal was only to buy one. And the way the person said it, Igbo men have this accent. Your leg, they make any shoe. Oh, sweet Lord. I don't know how I carried money that I did not plan to buy anything. I just planned to buy just one shoe. I ended up buying 3 good shoes. 3 good shoes. Because they told me that my leg used to make any. So me to that excitement, that emotion. If I put my leg on anyone, no, madam, you cannot leave. You can't leave this store without this shoe now. They're saying it to me in Igbo. You cannot leave without this shoe now. No, now. You can't. Because if you no, if you leave, another person will come and take it, and it's perfect on your leg. Perfect. I don't think any other shoe will fit you the way this one fits you like this. I left with 3 shoes. A prospect came to buy only one account. By the time you're done with them, making them feel warm, and that making them feel warm, make them like you, trust you. By the time you are done with them, guess what? By the time you are done with them, they've got more from you. They wanted to buy only one account, but they end up buying 3 more accounts from you. They end up buying 3 more accounts from you, 7 accounts from you, because now they trust you. They can do more. Are we learning something? If you're learning, please go to the chat section and say learning. You need to, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, you need to have a different type of mindset, a different type of mindset, a different level of confidence if you're going to be in an entrepreneur. And because of the kind of business we do, network marketing, where we're constantly interacting with people, our own is a people's business. Well, most businesses are, but you understand what I mean. Good. So these are things we need to master. The next one is he understands the power of connecting. He understands that. He understands. An Igbo man would rarely admit that he does not have anything. So he will ask you to wait while he earns commission from another store who has what he doesn't. He becomes your go-to person for anything. He becomes your go-to person for anything. Don't act like you don't know. Don't act like you don't have. I'm going to jump into the next one because this particular point doesn't quite push much or help much to us as network marketers. So I'm going to jump straight into the next one. He will never get angry with you when you try to negotiate with him or object. He will never get upset with you. He's the most patient person in the entire process of sale. Very patient. In Igbo, there's this thing they say in Igbo. I'm sure you people have it in your own dialect for the Hausas here or in Yorubas here. I'm sure you guys have your own. I don't know what entered my mind. You guys have your own way of saying the same thing in your own, in your language as well. In Igbo, there's this thing, why keja lacho fedioko. What it means in English, direct meaning is a small, small, a small, small. You don't rush a hot soup. A small, small, you're licking it, small, small. Why are you rushing it? Why are you rushing to? As if you rush it, it's not your own anymore. Why are you rushing the sales process? It's small, 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 small. By the time you're done with the prospect, the person wanted to pay for one account. They've ended up buying hydrogen broker. You were supposed to make 20,000 naira referral bonus, but you ended up making 200,000 naira because you sold hydrogen boxes. That's a business. That's what I'm sharing with us today. That's what I'm sharing with us today. Okay? So small, small. Don't be in a hurry. You will not get angry. Why are you getting angry? Why are you rushing the prospect? He will continue to educate you on the quality of what he has, the value. He will bend and twist his goods just to show you what he has, the value. So that's why I keep telling them, don't be in a hurry. Don't get upset when the prospect is saying things like, are you sure this bottle will not even? No, 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 no. Look now, no, no, no. It won't break now. No, it's not. They use the highest form of it's not your normal glass, and it has even fallen. This has even fallen twice now. So don't be scared though. And the beautiful thing is, it has 2 years warranty. So even if anything happens to the engine or whatever, 2 years warranty, they'll just change it for you at no cost to you. You know, say go and break this thing. If you go and break it, the warranty doesn't cover it when you break it, but it's really, really strong. So give them value or telling them how powerful this is. Most hydrogen generators are so big. This one is the first portable hydrogen generator. This is 1,500. Continue to sell, continue to push the value to them. Continue to push the value to them. Don't get angry. Why are you angry? All these things my parents did it before. Blah, 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 blah. Trust me, I understand how you feel. I understand how you feel. But look at this, look at that, look at my own result, look at that, look at this. This is what you stand to gain. Da, 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 da. Keep going, keep pushing out the value until it sinks into his head. His emphasis will be on education, on what his product can do for you. That's a typical Igbo man. Why is he getting angry? He rarely gets angry. He would rarely get angry. He would rarely get angry. And most times when you even if at the end of the day you didn't buy anything from him and all that, he'll still be warm to you. Because he knows that today you did not buy, but tomorrow you may buy. You may buy. Another thing a typical Igbo businessman will do is he will persist until he sells or cross sells you. I'll explain what cross selling is. A typical Igbo man will persist. He'll keep you. You came there to just buy one thing. He'll keep you in his store. 1 hour, you are still there in one store. You have 2 million things to buy, but he has kept you in his store. When he doesn't have what you want, he will start listing and bringing things close to what you want. Because you must buy from him. Why are you rushing to? You must buy from him. You must buy from him. At least he must sell one thing. Ah, AGK must sell something now. Are you rushing to? He'll keep you there. What you came to buy. Do you have, they'll tell you tell them, do you have red gown? I have it now. I have it. Don't worry, I have it. They'll start searching. They'll be bringing every other thing except that red that you want. So now say this one is red now. My Oga is not red, it's pink. No, who will know the difference? By the time he's done and he sees that there's a possibility you're not buying it, he start saying, but do you have a shoe to go with the red, whatever? See the shoe. He's not showing you so many things, so many beautiful, beautiful things. That's his market. So he knows the beautiful things he has. So he'll be showing it, putting it in your face. Before you know it, you remember that, wait, oh, I don't have a shoe that will go with the red dress. I won't be shouting, I want to buy. You buy red shoe. Madam, this clutch. Let me even show you the clutch that will go with this shoe. But you tell him, Oga, now, no, now, I didn't even come here to buy shoe and cloth. I just came here to buy only gown. Only gown. I have a dinner. Only gown. Don't worry, my color. I'm coming. By the time he's done with you, you buy gown stuff that you did not even plan on. You change your mind from red to slightly pink. You buy shoe. You buy clutch. By the time you are done with the prospect, I'm not ready to do this business. It's not my kind of. The person will start buying products from you. Whatever you tell them the importance of the products. By the time you're done with them, they'll be buying the products from you. They'll be buying the products from you. The toothpaste, we have amazing products. Are we forgetting? I have toothpaste. If the person buys like, for I don't remember how much the toothpaste is, but let's say the toothpaste is 10K, for example, and you sell at 12K, is that not 2K extra to you? We have so many sides to our business. Why are we acting like we don't have so many sides to our business? There's so many sides to our business, not just the connecting part. And the person can be a repeat customer happily every time they call you. Now, one of the things I learned from my one of my leaders in the business is you write down when somebody buys from you once, they can buy again. You need to understand that. So if somebody bought complete, for example, now you write their name in your customer list, what they list for customers that are buying from you. Write the dates that they bought from you. I hope somebody's learning something now. The dates they bought from. You already know that if somebody bought only one card of this C247, how many is here? 10. So in the next 10 days, they'll be needing another one. You show them how to use it, one every day at least. The next 10 days, so you check your list. Okay, oh, who has bought from me? Okay, no, sorry, this is complete. Who has bought from me? You mentioned it, check. Oh, this person bought on the 10th. Ah, they are due for another one now. They are due for another one. Okay, by tomorrow they should be due for another one. By the next day, you call the person, hello, blah 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 blah. I just wanted to check first of all the how have you been feeling since you started taking this complete? Check on how they're feeling. Those people that you sold the bottle to, check on them. How have you been feeling since you bought our bottle? Have you noticed any change? Are you serious? Wow, I love to hear that. You know, our testimonies, the testimonies we've heard here, we're so happy to hear that this is how you've been feeling about this. Don't you have relations that would like to buy? Don't you, you know, bottle, you cannot be selling bottle every time because our bottle is a one-time, if somebody buys it once, they cannot buy it, except they want to buy for other people in their life. Don't you have friends that we think this may be good for? I don't mind being the one to go, show them, can show them. You have friends that, really like this. Person can introduce you to other people. You go and do demonstration. Go and do demonstration. Go and do demonstration for them. What is even there in the demonstration? Show them flyers that show what it does. Go with your leader if your leader is close to you. If your leader is not there, we have flyers. You too, take your time, learn about it. If it's the C247, by the time call the person, oh, amazing, right? Oh, good. So I'm sure by now it should have finished. My dear, is remaining to madam, you need to stock up. Oh. So I just wanted to confirm when next week would you like to get one by tomorrow? Because I'll be going to the distance to buy more. And you put your extra 1K, 2K, 3K, 4K, depending on how you and the type of person you're selling to. And if the person has been feeling the effect, they want to keep buying now because they understand that it's better for me to be spending 30K every month on my health than for me to one day they say, oh, it's Germany that they can fix this health issue. You now spend millions and millions and millions of naira. Now, hey, God, anything you can do to protect your health, please do it too. Healthcare now it's crazy because you're earning in naira and spending in dollars. That's if your health issue has to take you outside the country. Your eyes will clear. Explain it to them. These are things you show them, you tell them. You learn these are things you learn from a typical Igbo man. There are so many sides to our business. That's why some people, when they are struggling in a business, it doesn't quite make sense to me. If you're not making money from the connecting part yet, add it to it. You can add sales of products to it. You're making extra money. The products are not here for our president now. That's the owner of Ingoba. No, now. Not here for Dr. Ed Kabatong. It's not here for him. It's for us. And as distributors, it's for you to check all sides of this business and make sure you are squeezing out the juice from our business, every part of our business. When he eventually sells to you, he tries to sell things that go with what you had originally bought. I think I've explained this already. We came to buy red gown. You eventually have bought the red gown. You've seen what you want. Or maybe you did not even see the red gown. He tries to sell other things to you that will go with it. By the end of the day, he has gotten what he wants. He has made money. He has made money. At the end of the day, he has made so much money. So much money. Please, are we learning? Can you let me know if you're learning so much tonight? Tonight. Hey, which one is tonight again? This morning. Tell me, let me know if you've been learning so much this morning. If you've been learning, say yes, I've been learning. Are we learning? Fantastic. I'm happy that we're learning. I'm happy that we're learning. I'm happy that we're learning. One thing that will help you win in our network marketing business is first of all realizing that first of all realizing what it takes to win in the business. You can't come in here wishing, you can't come in here hoping to be lucky. No. It takes a certain level of confidence, a certain level of belief, a certain level of strategy for you to win in our business. In entrepreneurship, I like saying entrepreneurship. So you don't think that, oh, if I jump to another form of business, it will now be easier. Oh, a lot of businesses. There's one plaza I went to, and I thought that a lot of businesses were out of that plaza. A lot of businesses were out. There's this place in Wuse. They are my go-to place for eating abacha. And then what's it called again? Isiewu. They make other things and banga soup and white rice. The reason why I don't buy my abacha and everything from just anybody is that some people don't know how to make abacha. I've eaten one abacha in Abuja and it's literally almost ruined me that day. 2 days I was off, and I love abacha so much. So I like buying it from like all these nice places. So I normally buy from them. They sent me a message that was last month that that they've left their store, blah blah blah. They've left their space in social place in Wuse, and that now that if you want to buy there, they're still selling. You can order online and they'll still deliver to you. Why do you think they left this space? Please let me know. Why do you think they left this space? Why did they leave Jesus? Why did they leave the space? Why do you think they left the space? I need your answer to this. I need your answer to this question. Why do you think they left? They're no longer making as much sales. They are no longer making as much sales. They are no longer making as much sales. Poor sales, thank you. I know the funny thing, their food is so nice. So nice. I said, I'll carry myself from Gudu. If you know the distance between Gudu to Wuse, it's not like it's so much anyway, but at least because of the new road now that it's open, at least, and I drive really fast, so maybe 15, 20 minutes I'm there. I drive there all the way to go and eat, balance, eat well. And they usually do panel. And every time I go there, only me will be in an entire space. It will say, you know what the rent is saying? Only me. Most times I've gone there, or maybe I'll see one person, or maybe I'll see two. No. The problem is that they are not in business. The problem is not rent. It's not that that's not the problem. The problem is that they are not in business. Market what you have. They are not marketing. They're not in business. They're not being strategic. That's what it is. Don't go and blame the economy because people are making money in this economy. I don't know. Ambassador Ronke mentioned it yesterday. We had a hangout on Sunday, and then there we met these two men there and all that, serious politicians and all. And we're talking about it. The restaurant we went to, I've forgotten, is it Yakoya or so in Wuse? No, it's not in Wuse, it's in Central area. Just immediately after Sedi Plaza. Went there. My friend had told me about it that their food is really nice and affordable. Very, very nice. As in so nice that it will shock you the price. We went there. If you see, there was no space. The place is so massive, like it's like my entire what am I for those of you that know my office, how big, massive our office is, plus the inner offices and everything. It's bigger than that. And guess what? Every space was filled up. We had to look for, in fact, while we're buying food, Ambassador Sharon said she had to go and Ambassador Sharon said she wants to, go help us look for a space where we sit. Before the only space we could see was where those politicians were sitting. That's the only place we could sit down. It was massive. So for them, their own strategy is what? Numbers. That's their own strategy. Food is good, very, very nice, as in very nice food. We bought food. Me, Ambassador Sharon, I bought Coke, Ambassador Sharon bought Coke. We bought all these things. Plus plenty. I did what do you call it again? Assorted. They kept on adding to my assorted, After everything, when they now when we now wanted to pay, I said, okay, how much? I wanted to transfer. How much is it? They said 10 sticks. I said, okay, 10 sticks for which one? They said 10 sticks for everything. And Basroki was now saying, 10 sticks for everything. I now pinched that before the girl would now say, no, now, the 10 sticks is actually for these two boys. Remaining 10 sticks for everything. I was like, okay. We came from an event where we're buying two sticks of suya. One stick of suya was 1.5. One tiny stick of suya. 3K. So like, okay, got food, as in we just ate to our pleasure. That's their own strategy. They understand the numbers. Their goal is not let me sell and make all the gain once. That's not their goal. That's not their goal. Even if it's small gain, but when we make it over a large number, we make a lot of money. If you see how full the place was, how beautiful the place is, in case you think it's all these cherry places, like serious. So that's their own strategy. So when you get into a business like ours now, first of all, you are not the one that is making our product, and you're not the one putting the price. So what do? You upscale your prospecting. That's what you do. You don't go and be prospecting people that you know that will not buy this. You prospect those that may not be able to buy it, but they can lead you to people that can buy it. You strategize. That's what you do. Success is not a function of how strong you are. I keep saying this thing. It's not about how your muscle and everything. It's a function of strategy. The person with the best strategy would win anytime, any day. Would win anytime, any day. Don't be lily-livered in sales. Don't be lily-livered in sales. Money that will not go to you, go to another person. It's that simple. It's that simple. The money that will not go to you will go to another person. It's that simple. The person that the person that you lost selling to will go and use that money and buy from another person. It's that simple. It's not complicated. It's not complicated. That was why I've forgotten who said this. I've forgotten who said this, but some of you might have heard this before. The person said, all these people that are clamoring, share money equal, share money, we're the middle class, we're the this one, they are the this one, they are this one. Are you aware that if they collect all the money from everybody in the world now, listen carefully, they collect money from everybody in the world. And they say, you know what? We want to make things equal. That's the new way of things now. Everyone will have the same. In fact, let's start afresh. It's not fair now. Some people are rich because it's generational wealth. This one, no. You know what? Let's make it equal. They will not count money. Everybody will not have, let's say at the end of the day, everybody in the world, we all have 3 million naira. It's a good start. Everybody's happy. We are now equal, except the people that may not really be happy are the people that really work for their money. But those ones that, you know, the people that will be very, very happy, the poor people, they'll be very, very happy. Finally, yeah, all of us are now equal now. Guess what? Can somebody guess what will happen after this? The person that gets the answer, the first person that gets the answer, will get 10,000 naira from me this morning. The first person that gets the answer will get 10K from me this morning. Guess what will happen? They've shared the money equal. But yeah, we started living our life now. Emeka said the money will go back to the same pockets it's in now. Thank you so much, Emeka. Gotten 10K from me already. The money will go back to the exact pocket. See those ones that have 10 billion, those people that have 10 trillion, the money will go back to them. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. The money will still go back to the same pocket it came out from. And the people who were broke still be broke because it's not by strength, by strategy. And you don't buy this from the market. Don't use muscle to get this. Don't use muscle to get this. They'll still mop up all the money to still return to the same pockets. Are we learning this morning? Are we learning this morning? It's only the people that at the top are making money. Do what it takes to get to the top. It's that simple. It's that simple. Don't envy anybody. That's why the poor remains poor because the energy they're supposed to use and strategize, they're playing victim. Hey, the economy. Yeah. In the same economy. I just told you people about 2 restaurants in this same economy. One is out of business. In Wuse, out of business. Another one in Central Area, which is another big place. I said there was no space to sit down. No space to sit down. They even have a VIP place. We eventually went there to go and take what do you call it? Is it Arabian tea or so? That's how crazy you need to be. You need to be that crazy if you're an entrepreneur. People at the top are the people who have understood the game. To understand the game, you play to win. You play to win. You play to win. Oh, so it's a game here. It's a game. Okay. Let's play to win. That's what it is. That's what it is. When you go about your business, that's why you see some people, they join from our team to another network marketing company. Some of them still come back. Understand that it's still the same kettle of fish. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. So these are the pointers I wanted to bring our minds to when it concerns sales and some strategy. There's so many things to learn from Igbo men. Honestly, Igbo businessmen. There's so many things, you know. There's so many things to learn from them. But I hope that with these few points, that is going to motivate you this morning to go all out, to remain unashamed, remain resilient in your sales, persist in your sales. Don't be in a hurry where you're running to. Go all out. If the person is not going to connect, join in building the business, at least be a customer, whatever it is. Cannot be in a business like ours and be complaining you're not making money when there are different sides to our business. And continue to use your head. It's not by gra gra. Our business is not by gra gra. Some people come in and just tell me, Ambassador, I'm going to see, I'm going to shock you. Go by blowing muscle. That's why they'll ask you, yeah, you call top 20, you see the people on stage, top 20, just be like, this one is true, is top 20. How is this person making money? True, this one too is making money. How? Because it was never a function of strength.